Hey guys, on today's Doobie Feature, we're getting extreme. We're talking about 1991's Point Break.
Welcome to Sea World, kid.
Well, hey, welcome back to the Saturday Doobie Feature. I am your host, Justin.
And I am Byron.
Thanks for coming down, Byron. Today, we're talking about the imitable classic 1991 Point Break. Not 2015's remake, please. Let's forget that ever happened. We're talking about the OG, Swayze, Reeves, Busey, the trifecta, folks.
What up? I got you guys. I got you. It never existed.
Thank you. He snapped it out of existence because if we perfectly balance the universe, there can only be one Point Break because that's the resources that Thanos deems necessary. The cannabis from today is from the Smart Collective in Toluca Lake. Very friendly, nice, fine folks at the Smart Collective.
Very nice, very
We
nice.
have some strawberry shortcake that Byron's going to be rolling up over here. You know, they always have a great selection, too. I went to some shops after that July 1st. Some recent law of recreational changes that happened in Los Angeles. They had nothing. They had no stock. They hooked us up with some nice dank tank,
Awesome.
shatter,
Thank you guys.
chem dog.
Very much appreciated.
And we appreciate that. We're going to enjoy some of that in the Dealy Buddy. All right, enough plugs. We're plugging so much right now. We're plugging. No, I'm kidding.
There can never be enough plugs.
Yeah, seriously. If you want us to plug something, we're free to, we can be bought. So please send us anything. Get at us on Instagram or Twitter. Catherine Bigelow directed this. You probably know about her more in recent years from things like The Hurt Locker, like Oscar caliber films now. I would not maybe consider Point Break to be an Oscar caliber film. It was probably this would have swept the MTV Movie Awards back if they had him in 1991. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God,
this was everything in 91 if you were like a cool SoCal quick hit hips guy, you know?
Yeah, no.
This is your first time seeing it, right?
Yeah, it was my first time, but just like you said that right now, I just imagine the scene where the two classic douchey agents come in, and they're just like, what are you doing? They turn off the TVs. What are you doing? Watching TV?
Watching MTV? Yeah. They weren't in New York, folks. It wasn't like they didn't have that accent.
But they kind of went there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, I think maybe that's a little bit what makes this movie successful. It's pretty self-aware for a big, dumb action movie that's about various forms of extreme sports and FBI stuff. But that's also, it has so many lines to balance.
So many great liners,
you know?
so many memorable quotes.
Great dialogue. This is like the archetype. If you're thinking about like watching this movie and you're like, I don't know, it's like 91, it's probably not that interesting. Well, first of all, James Cameron produced this movie and it came out the same year as Terminator 2. So there you go. There's that argument. But number two, this is like the precursor to things like Bad Boys and like those like Michael Bay. In feeling.
In a sense, okay,
like,
I get what you mean.
This is like the precursor to like those Michael Bay R-rated funny movies that were coming so well in the 90s.
Films,
Last Boy Scout, those great movies that they don't really make as well these days because everything's so shiny and cool. This is a gritty Los Angeles movie, except the surfing, which is mostly in Hawaii. Not
just
in
like
Los
only
Angeles.
one scene that you could directly tell is in like Santa Monica or Venice. Everything else is not there. You could just tell by the small waves.
You could just tell by the smog in the movie is how you tell it's Los Angeles. It's just like the movie's just like orange,
Yeah,
but if we had to sum it up really quick, I mean, if you haven't seen it, Johnny Utah and Keanu Reeves coming hot off Bill and Ted, I guess is like.
Can we just like talk about how Johnny Utah is like the most American name ever?
Yeah. Oh, I want to do that later. We can come up with our American names. We'll do that in a little bit.
God, I really don't.
That was a segment I was going to do later.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to hit this strawberry shortcake. Try this out too. Oh, it's so good. I got wet. It's amazing. The joke for the people. He's an FBI agent. It's like his first job. He was a star quarterback. He gets teamed up with Gary Busey pre-crazy years, but he's still kind of like pretty crazy. He's Gary Busey.
Old cranky cop that's really good at his job, just doesn't want to do it.
But Gary Busey's great in this movie. Really, you could tell that he was like, that's the only reason they kept inviting him to parties, like after he had his accident, He actually like pretty talented, smooth dude.
Do you want to give people a quick reminder what the accident was?
Oh, he was in a motorcycle accident or whatever? Right? Wasn't
More
that
specifically me, because I don't know.
Well, no, he had like a head injury. That's like what Gary Busey...
I tried lying, sorry.
Gary Busey had a head injury, and like because of that, he was like addicted to drugs or whatever. But, before that, he was like in the Buddy Holly picture. Really, really great performances. that he's used really well in this movie. John McGinley's in this movie, giving a really cool performance. You don't get to see him in a lot of cool semi-serious things if you were like a kid who grew up watching Scrubs. But basically, an FBI agent has to infiltrate a group of extremers. You know, a group of surfers who may or may not, spoilers, be bank robbers.
Who would have thought? The surfer
would have thought?
Is Chaka, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. You would never think about it. They're really smart. It's got this like anti-capitalist message kind of running through the entire thing.
Stereotypes are not real, people.
But it really just seemed like an excuse
Point Break
to like.
obviously sets the standard.
It really. Well, I mean, yeah, they're smart. They're smart surfers, but like it set the standard of just like wanting to capture cool extreme sports. I feel like there's literally a segment where they go skydiving for like 5 minutes, and the entire time I was like, oh man, I bet they're gonna give Keanu Reeves the parachute, and it's not gonna have a parachute in it, and then they're gonna like try to kill him or something. Like, no, it's just an excuse to show cool skydiving.
I mean,
but also because they like kidnap his girlfriend or whatever. But it's like taken after the fact.
Girlfriend, not girlfriend.
Patrick Swayze as
Classic
Bodie.
love story, really.
Yeah, classic love story. He lies to her, and then she gets mad about it later.
They get back together. It's all good, girl. I love you. I love you too.
That's what real relationships are based on, folks. And her name's Tyler, which is really confusing because, like, if you're not paying attention to the movie, it's like, what did you do with Tyler? You're like, all right, whatever.
Like, if you catch it halfway, like on HBO or something, you'll be like, who the fuck is Tyler?
But she's that cool lady with the short hair.
The hair catches gnarly waves.
There's this movie has a couple of homoerotic tendencies in it too. Like I was gonna say, like he kind of recognizes that the surfers are the bank robbers because of the way the guy moons the other guys. It's like Keanu Reeves remembers that ass
it's literally
so much, and it's stuck out in his head so much that he was like, "That's that ass."
I remember that ass.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
So they go skydiving, they go surfing constantly. He like infiltrates. Surfing is the gateway drug for the other extreme sports.
Okay, but let's be real. It takes them way too long to figure out this thing. Like, it gives a character like.
Well, it could be. I mean,
it
Los
gives a
Angeles
story
big
to
city.
some other people, which I'm not gonna complain about the crazy shootout. It was great, but still, like.
Oh, like where they bust up the undercover guy?
Yeah, with the other undercover, like that story never really got
That's when
anywhere.
you started
Besides,
to be like, damn,
hey,
okay.
new guy, I fucked up your mission. Sorry, bro. Sorry you had to do this for 3 months to get a stupid tattoo on your arm. I'm sorry, man.
It showed you the layers. It showed you the layers at work, though. But that was just, I thought, a really cool thing. Like, you know, a lot of movies don't kind of go into that kind of level thing where you're like, there's other stuff going on in this world, and I liked seeing that in the movie. I liked it. A lot of cool. It started getting like kind of weird and gory at the end too, like chest bursting alien bullets, which were an interesting choice.
Action.
They go to Australia at the end for some reason. I think because he realizes that Bodhi is like so in love with waves.
About catching the perfect wave.
Oh, and then he jumps out of the plane. There's so much good stuff that like I was actually surprised.
That scene was pretty good. It was just like the rush of like. Did they mess up his parachute?
Yeah.
Where they started playing hot potato with the parachutes all four of them.
I was surprised how authentically thrilling it actually felt. It really did. You know, they captured the feeling. I don't know exactly how they filmed those skydiving scenes, but it actually looks like they're all skydiving together. Actually, you know, when they maybe do like
camera crew.
Catherine Bigelow, you're a real pro. What do you do? Add us if you have any weed. No, I'm kidding.
Come smoke with us.
Yeah, well, that would be great. If you ever have anyone you want to see on the show, please tweet at them.
Or tell them to come through.
Just to pester them enough.
We welcome everybody.
That they show up.
No, false. We probably don't want it. Somebody who's just
anybody.
Sorry, I was going somewhere else.
That's how you showed
positive
up.
People. But
wow.
No, we are. I'm sorry.
That's how you got invited, Byron. If we had that kind of policy, who knows who we would turn away? Kevin Smith? Would we turn away Kevin Smith? I don't know. At Kevin Smith, that Kevin Smith on Instagram. I don't know. At him. I don't know. Would you? Would you not come or come? Would you come? I don't know.
People.
At
we got
hashtag. Just do all the things about it. So, were you an extremer back in the day? Like, did you do extreme sports?
Yes, I did. Not so much. Well, I guess longboarding and just bombing hos would be extreme sports.
I wouldn't fucking do that. No, yeah, it's definitely an extreme sport.
I did that a lot in high school. I remember
bombing hills. Oh, you do the whole like swervy, curvy
like
thing.
Literally, I would be able to.
You wear a helmet?
No.
Woo! Ladies. You know?
No, wear a helmet, kids, please.
Yeah, even if you're like driving one of those scooters in Santa Monica,
even
those
if
like
it makes
bird
you look
scooters,
uncool,
like wear a helmet.
Just wear a helmet.
Anything can happen.
So many close calls, so many bad injuries.
You can hit a curb.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. Literally anything. Curbs.
But like the movie, it's all about the adrenaline. It's
yeah,
really all
which
about
I get
that.
it. I
Your
get
heart
it.
beating fast. You're going down a hill. Is traffic gonna hit me? I can avoid traffic. I got slow motion like Matrix. It's
yeah. You're here to tell the tale,
awesome,
and others
man.
aren't.
It's great.
You know?
Like,
I would like to go skydiving though. I want to go. You never been skydiving?
I mean, it's interesting. I don't know.
It sucks. It sucks
50-50.
because like I want to go skydiving, but I'm like so confident in myself that I wouldn't need a tandem person. But you're not allowed to go like with a tandem person. But like I don't want a stranger strapped to my back. Is this weird?
I definitely want a professional strapped to my back. You got me all types of mess.
No, I just want him next to me, like you know they do the circle of friends, and he's next to me, and then he's like, all right, pull the chute, and I'll be like, all right, I'll pull the chute.
No, like it's my first time doing it. If I pass out, motherfucker, you better save me.
I'm gonna pass out.
You are attached to me.
Why would I pass out?
I'm talking about me.
Oh,
I don't know about
out?
you.
Do you pass out on like
I've
roller
never
coasters
done
and stuff?
I mean,
do you think
I like roller
nauseous
coasters?
If you skydive? Because I get nauseous on roller coasters.
I get nauseous on big roller coasters. I don't know about like. I feel like it's either.
If you've ever been skydiving,
let us know. It's either like a big rush to your head, and
I've
seen people knock out. Like literally, they just jump off the plane, they look, and then they knock out.
That might be a force thing too. Like you get a concussion from that wind.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just like it's too much to take.
It could be a wind gust. It could be a wind gust.
Oh yeah.
It could be a storm.
Yeah, Ang is up there chilling and he airbends you to knock you out.
If don't worry, bro. If it was a stormy day, they probably wouldn't take you. But that guy in Point Break, he does it with a wound in his chest, and I don't know why they thought that was gonna work. Right? But I think that was just Bodhi trying to get away with more money.
First of all, why would you even strap a big amount of money to a more than half dead guy?
Like, visuals. Cool visual.
You just lost 40 you just lost 40 G's there. That's your fault.
A cool story. Be like, we're gonna go hunt the skeleton of my friend. There's $40,000 to it. He's a pirate. I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
You're not finding that money.
No, probably not. That. There's no GPS at this time. Although Bodhi finds him 9 months later in Australia, or Johnny Utah finds Bodhi 9 months later in Australia, and then he like lets him go ride the wave for a last time so he can kill himself.
Okay, we cannot let this go untalked about. The horrible Spanish while they're in Australia. And the horrible acting from the officers. It's just a SoCal
thing. It's just like a SoCal thing, you know? I think probably he used to say like hasta la vista, and then James Cameron was like, you can't actually, we're kind of going in that direction. You can't say that.
Here, I'll do you one better. ¿Por qué?
Because, Vaya con Dios, bro. Because that's why. Because it just sounds cool.
Nah, compadre.
And then he throws his FBI badge into the ocean, not realizing that his ID was in there, his passport was probably in there. How's he gonna fly home? He's been blacklisted by the FBI.
I don't think he's been black. Oh yeah, probably. He let him go, but if you really think about it, he let him go to his death. It was like, I know you're a criminal bro and a surfer bro, but I'm a surfer bro and an FBI bro.
Yeah, we know
so
that.
So it's just like, bro, I'm gonna let you go on this one time.
Does he write that into his report? He was like, yeah, but you don't understand. It was just like the 50-year wave.
Maybe he doesn't even write the report.
And he type it up and like badge, you know? Give it to his boss, and his boss like, what the fuck are you talking about?
His boss already doesn't like him, so.
The 50, you let a bank robbing murderer go.
I mean, his boss is a dick, so it's a nice little.
You know, the commissioner. No, he's not. Yeah, he's not. He's a dick. I was like, he's not a nice guy. He's Dr. Cox.
I'm sorry. He's a great guy.
No, you don't have to be positive. It's 27 years ago. They don't care. You don't have to be. Are you 27?
No, I'm 20.
Movie. You don't have to tell them. I mean, 20.
All I'm gonna say is there's a line in the movie that talks about a certain age, about LA, about how it's changed,
and he did not get
about
the reference.
Other stuff.
Oh,
that is not safe for work. It's a line. If you catch it, you
catch it.
My
point being, it's a very timely, relevant movie, even if it's older than Byron here. So, if there's something you want to watch and you want to comment below or let us know, please at me at Just Gentile on Instagram. I like Instagram. Hit me on Instagram. I'm usually there, even though it doesn't work on my Android phone. Hit me on Twitter, Justin_Gentile. Don't be offended if there are any offhand jokes on there.
Sorry, I was saying it. You can find me at Lord_Lord B, and that's about it. Instagram, Twitter, same thing.
Thank you, Dealy Buddy. Thank you, High Five Vape. Thank you to Smart Collective. Thank you, Hollywood Redux.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank the scientists who are working on stuff right now that we don't even know about. And thank Praise Jah.
Oh, and Elon Musk.
Oh, and Elon Musk.
Shout out
today's
Elon
superhero.
Musk.
Thank you, Elon Musk. Pretty cool.